Mike, you want to go ahead and get us started?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what stood out about what Jack did Friday night, in your opinion?
I thought Jack played really well. He did a good job of executing the game plan, of knowing to run with the football. I thought he got in a good rhythm there and was playing with the bounce and did a lot of good things throughout the game. So I was happy with his overall performance.
He said after the game that the quarterback competition during camp made him a better quarterback. Is that something that you saw evolve during camp?
Yeah, that's the goal every year. When you can get good quarterbacks in the room, and they can compete, and they can see other guys that are playing well, and try to take parts of their game and see what other guys do well, and try to develop that into their game. I think that always helps. We have a good room of quarterbacks that did a great job of competing, of getting better every day. And I think it is true that it made each other better as they competed.
You've had two quarterbacks in your 4 games throw for over 80% completion percentage. Is that a sign that they're truly grasping the offense, or are these just small snapshots in a bigger season?
I think we have very capable quarterbacks. I think both guys have done a good job of distributing the football, of being accurate with the football. That's something we preach all the time. Decision-making and accuracy are paramount for our position, for our offense. Those guys take that to heart. They try to be really good with it. In order to have a high completion percentage, you got to make good decisions. You got to be accurate with football.
What are you seeing out of Austin Burton in practice, and how close is he to being ready to play?
Yeah, Austin is ready to go. He's done a great job of, he got here about as late as you can get before a season. So he's done a great job of digesting the playbook, learning, developing, and really that competition, as you spoke about earlier, I think helped make him a better player as well. So he's been able to see these guys execute at a high level, and he's been able to raise his game up to that level as well. So he's done a good job in practice, obviously getting more reps now that Aiden is out. So he's ready to go.
Who would be your number 3 quarterback right now?
Right now, Mike Alimo.
Okay. All right. Well, just for him to go on that trip last week, I mean, just to have him be on a road trip, what do you think that did for him, and what he hopes to do here at Purdue at some point?
Mike has a bright future. He's got a lot of talent. He's been doing a great job of helping get the defense ready every week. I've been hearing good things from the defensive coaches about him. So he's doing a good job of learning, digesting the system. It is a complex system for a first-year guy, especially a first-year guy out of high school. So he's done a good job of coming in and learning and seeing our veteran guys and what they do, what the amount of work it takes to be a good quarterback at this level. And he has a really bright future.
Do you miss calling plays?
Yeah. It was fun. That's probably got to be the closest thing to being able to play is to have that ability to call the shots and call the plays. That was a lot of fun, definitely. And at some point in my future, hopefully, look forward to doing it again. But right now, helping Jeff the best calls we can make every play.
What did that as you reflect back on that experience, what did that do for you, just for do to you, your confidence, or just, kind of how you go about your daily work now?
Honestly, it was more fun than I anticipated it being, to be honest. So it made me really enjoy coaching even more. So I liked it. It was definitely fun in the drill and rush, and it made me appreciate coaching a little bit more, to be honest.
All right. Thanks, Brian.
Okay, Tom.
Hey, Brian, sort of compare Jack Plummer 2019 to Jack Plummer 2020.
Well, I think, the big thing we're trying to work on through the offseason is just being consistency, not having ups and downs, He had some really good games last year that were at a very high level, and then a couple that weren't quite as good. So I think we'll see over this next stretch if we can develop that consistency and make them all be high-level games that, similar to last week. We obviously wanted to keep getting better, but I thought that was a good performance. So if we can stay on par with what we did last week and continue to get better, I think that would be a huge sign of progress.
That was just his 7th career start. Not a big body of work, but is it safe to say that was his best game ever as a Boilermaker?
He had a couple good ones last year. I think that was right up there. If it wasn't the best, it was right up there with a couple other ones that were pretty good.
How many days last week did he practice with the #1 offense?
The whole week.
The whole week, even on Monday?
We didn't practice. Did we practice Monday? We didn't practice Monday. But
We did.
Did we?
Only because the game was on Friday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, whole week.
Okay. And then just talk about the run game a little bit, how you see that developing, and what you guys can do to continue to make that more viable.
Yeah, I think the run game, we're going to continue to try to put our guys in situations to succeed. I think we've done a good job for most of the games. I think the Northwestern game, obviously, we wish we could have done better. But the goal really is the overall offense functioning at a high level. And whatever it takes to get to that level is what we're going to do. So if that's run the ball more, then we'll run the ball more. If it's pass the ball more, then I think we'll pass the ball more. So, the running game is coming along. I'm happy with the way the guys up front are playing. The running backs are doing a good job. So it's really whatever is going to make our offense function at its highest level. That's what we need to do.
And then Jeff talked about the red zone offense on Monday, Brian. Wanted to score more touchdowns when you get down there. Just talk about what you guys like to try to accomplish in the red zone and what you can do to improve your touchdown scoring percentage down there.
Yeah, absolutely. When you get in the red zone, things happen faster. Windows are tighter. Turnovers are more costly. And throughout this year, we've had a couple turnovers. We've missed on a few plays here and there that we normally don't miss on. So we just got to be even more efficient and make quicker decisions at quarterback. Those are things when you get in those tight areas. That's what you got to do at the quarterback position for sure. Make quicker decisions, be efficient and effective with the football, and don't turn the football over. Then you'll have success in the red zone.
Thank you, Brian.
Okay, Dakota.
Hey, Coach. I know you talked about Jack's performance, obviously a really good one for your first start of the year. But as an offensive coordinator, what does it do to have a guy like Rondale and David? How does that open it up for a quarterback, especially making his first start?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think you saw the effects of Rondale pretty early and often in this past game. Just the extra dimension he adds of getting on the edge, stretching the field both laterally and vertically. It opens up things for other guys. And obviously having David on the other side or both of them on the same side, that's a big threat to a defense. And they got to pay respect to both of those guys. But definitely, you could see, just the different types of things we're able to do with Rondale. It adds another dimension to the offense for sure.
And then for you, what have you seen? I don't know if you've studied much of Rutgers yet, or if you have, what have you seen out of their defense, and how can you kind of use those two guys, and Jack with the start again to kind of exploit, I don't know, some gaps, some holes in the secondary?
Well, this defense is they're good. They're very aggressive. They play hard. I think that's the biggest thing you see on film is how fast and how hard these guys are playing. So we need to match their intensity level and be ready to play as hard as they do, and obviously execute at a high level.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
To the exponent.
No questions for me today. Thank you.
Okay, great. We'll be back with Jack here in a second.